Hello, SaaS Squad. Welcome back to another episode of the Business SaaS podcast. I'm your host, Eva Wolf, and today we're talking about how to set your freelance rates without imposter syndrome.
Business SaaS.
So, I spoke about pricing in another episode, but this one I want you to have the key to just get started. All right. So, if you're still pricing your services based on what you think people can afford, this episode is your visit. Okay. Don't think like that anymore, please. So, you're not too new, you're not too small, you just need a better pricing lens. And it's how it starts. And I used to charge $200, $300 a month for community management. I used to charge few dollars just to get some content and create photography and videography for a lot of different companies. And this is not about number. And I'm telling you, pricing isn't just about number. It's an identity that shift. All right. So it means that it's not because you give a very low price that you will sell more. And it's not because it's too high that you will not sell as well. All right. So it's all about negotiation and are you comfortable with selling yourself? And you can be the best talent ever if you do not know how to sell yourself or to create an invoice or even just a quote, a proposal, and just get started in a business. Is no way. So welcome in the Business SaaS podcast. I will give you few advice, few tips just to get started and how to close and how to be a closer, how to close a deal and make money with what you love doing. Because that's the goal. Live with your passion. Live with what you love, right? This episode, again, is here to help you stop charging out of fear and start charging with clarity. So you want to be clear with your customer. And customers just not really look at number. I'm telling you, really. It's more just all about what's your skills, what's your different, what's your personality. Really, sometimes you just sell because of you. It's not because of what you're doing or how you're doing it. It's because of who you are. So anyways, why pricing feels so hard? And I know for a lot of freelancers, it feels fucking hard. And I want you to just, relax. Okay, relax, breathe. When you have a lead, a prospect come, ask you something, take a time. You don't have to respond straight away. If someone texts you, because it's always start like that. When you start being a freelancer, people text you on DMs on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever the platform is, and they're like, how much for that? Hello, who are you? What you do? So you can't just give numbers like this because then, one, you don't have datas, you don't have the name, the email address, you don't know who they are. You will just give a price like what? You Walmart? My price is on everywhere. No, don't do that. So you say, hey, thanks for reaching out to us. I would love to work with you and help you for your business or help you on your project. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you do and what you need? Or this is one example to how to answer to this type of people. The second answer will be, oh, I would love to give you a price. I would love to know more about you. So let's just book a quick call together. And then you give your slot. So you give a link. It's always better to give a link, but just give a calendar or few dates. Is it okay here, this date or this date? Always give two options because giving two options make you help to close the call. All right. So you have a lead, a prospect come to you. He have some interest. Okay. Show you some interest. All right, good. Now you have to book a call or to book an appointment in physical. Let's grab a coffee. Let's talk about it. You don't have time. Okay, let's just book a call quickly. Like this, I can know more about you and know exactly what you need. Because this is the most important point of selling something. It's not just giving a price because numbers is not the solution. The solution is what you can provide versus what someone else, what's your competitor can provide. All right. And it's all about your price, because maybe ask for that, but maybe the problem is not that. Maybe it's another problem you have to fix, and it will open to a biggest estimate and a work that it will not be a mission for 3 days, but a mission for 3 months. Okay. So I hope you get that. All right. So keep that in your mind. So then you have your appointment. All right. And now money is emotional. All right. Especially when it's tied to your creativity. So for freelancer, especially in the digital world, making a price on making a logo, making some content, graphic design, everything is super hard, all right? Especially for painter. I don't know, you do art, you want to sell your art, and you have to say a price. And for some people, it will be not enough or too much. And you can't have every people agree with your price at what you sell, okay? So you have to think like that as well. It's always hard to make a price on your value, on your skills, on your work. But at the same time, you have to. And I will give you some tips for that. I spoke about it in the other episode, but I want you to get it really, like get it. Time, it's time, all right? You can't have more than 24 hours in a day. You can't have more than 7 days in a week, 30 days in a month, 31 for some, 28 for some, all right? The point is, the time you sell, the time you spend, it's the time you will not sell, because the time you will spend doesn't mean that you have to sell your time. And a lot of freelancers, the first ever mistake they does is that they sell time. You don't sell time. You sell a mission. You sell something that people will buy because they need it and they want it, all right? So even if you're bad at math, it's not about math. You've just never been taught to name your value, all right? So it's all about value. It's all about time. It's about skill, and so I can't tell you right now. I mean, if you want to drop a comment and I can give you some advice, like personally, because it's, people, we are different. We all sell stuff different. We all have different levels. But if you're a beginner and starting a business and you don't know how to sell price, one, you can just check the market in your country, the market in your states, if it's US. What's a range of this amount, what you're selling. And if you found a range, say, okay, me, you know what? I'm very good. I know I'm good. I will start pricey. Okay. I will be a pricey. I will be a premium. And you can start like that, because it's okay to start like that if you can show your skills. Versus you start, but you don't have portfolio. You don't ever work in life. You can't come and say, hey, me, it's $10,000. No. It doesn't work like that. So everything have a step, but every step is important to scale. And the other episode was about scaling, obviously. So it's a little bit different. But anyway, so every underpriced offer is usually hiding an unspoken fear. So don't have fear. Don't be afraid to say this is this price. And if the customer, your future customer, start to ask questions, the best thing ever, because it's meaning, okay, he got the price, he got what you have to offer, he wants what you have to offer, and now you have to close the deal. And if he start to ask questions, it's a good thing, because it means that it's become a negotiation. And the negotiation part, it's the funnel of sales. And it's like you start like this, all right? So the lead come, all right? It's sales everywhere in the world, the same thing. People came, they have an interest, and then you start to have some yes, and you have to have the yes, all right? So what do you need? This. You need that? Yes. You want that? Yes. That is your solution? Yes, all right? So you close the yes. Yes. Then it's a question part. It's always a question part. So how will start? What's the onboarding process? What's the net to pay the invoice? All this stuff, it's together. And all this question, more you will respond to question, then it can be a little negotiation of the price, but usually, if we start with question without speaking about the price, is that the price is okay. So it's mean for you, don't be too exciting, all right? Just stay smooth. It's like, when you start learning how to surf or start to learn how to skate board or skate, just skate, or I don't know, like ice skating, whatever, like doing some bicycle. When you start, you will fall for sure. But when you will find the balance of, oh, he have some interest, oh, he have some interest, but he will sign. You will know, like I've been 10 years in the business. When someone come to speak to me, I already know if he will sign or not. It's like, it's not even a question. And when someone asks me a quote, at the end of the meeting, I already know if this quote will just go to trash or if it will sign, because it's just the experience. And experiences, it takes time. And you can't arrive like this and it's okay to be afraid. I was so afraid. I remember I had so much pain in my stomach when I start to sell. And I was like, oh my God, he will sign, he will sign. And the exciting part, and you stressing out, and then you get your first check and your first everything. And it just makes sense. And it's not happening like this the day after, all right? So be patient and don't get too exciting when someone, wait. Okay, don't forget that really. It's like, yes. The final yes, it's the sign or the check, all right? And now it can be exciting because you get your check. And it's always super important. And, sometimes some people say, yes, you start to work, they will not pay you. So be careful. I have so many people that it's still like so many invoices never being paid. So, always ask. I know it's not something comfortable to ask people to pay you, but you start to work, they have to pay. End of discussion. If they have some problem to pay, you can pay like a little bit here, a little bit there. It doesn't matter. But you start to work, you start to being paid. Don't start working without being paid, because it means they will not pay. Or they will just keep going, and then you will just run behind your paycheck. And that's another topic too. So you don't just charge for your time. Remember that. This is my spicy tip. You charge for the time it took to become this good. All right. So this is very important. And saying your rate with confidence, it's important too. You're on a meeting. If the guy say, okay, so how much it costs? One, never, ever give a price like this, because then you lose the deal, all right? So you say, I will send you a quote and an estimate with all the details. And people know, like real sales people, they know. If you do that, it will be like, okay, think like that. Sales is a game, all right? And the first pick, the first lose. So if you send your quotes, don't follow up right now, because you will lose the deal. If the guy wants you, don't worry about it. He will call you, he will sign, he will email you more details, what's the next step, and blah, blah, blah. All right? So think like that. Sales is a game, and you have to play the game to be a freelancer, to be an entrepreneur. No game, no money. All right? So think like that. Really, it's super important. So say it, then pause. Let the silence sit. If you do like the closing physically, because now it's true, it's a lot of digital, but you're still doing digitally. If you come with your codes physically, this is the price, okay? You turn the page, you turn the iPad, still, you give the price and you do not speak, you shut up, like, same, the first speak, the first lose. It's just a deal, dude. Like, oh my God, I love sales so much. Sometimes I do sales obviously a lot, but I'm more focusing on project management and business development, and I love sales. It's like, for me, it's just so fun, because it's like negotiation, blah, blah, blah. I love it so much. I think it's why I really love real estate in the past. It was like, it was fucking awesome. So never say, don't apologize, don't explain, don't discount before they even react. Same, the first pick, the first lose, so don't forget that. So Anyways, you're not just quoting a number, you're reinforcing your standard and you want to sell your skills and your values. So just believe in yourself, keep going, trust the process, don't be too exciting before the sign. And when you send something, you show a price, quiet. Let the tunnel work, all right? Yes, 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 sign. Basta. Voilà. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Business House podcast. If you found value in today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And yeah, thank you so much. Keep going your business journey and see you soon to the next episode. Bisous.